The Europa Hotel Belfast on behalf of Cyclone Promotions for the final press conference of Return of the Jackal. So would you please welcome, all the way from Guadalajara, Mexico, El Jaguar, Andres Gutierrez! 37 contests, 35 wins, 25 inside the distance, only one defeat, one draw. Former WBC Silver Super Bantamweight champion, ranked number 8 in the world with the WBC. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, 24 contests, 23 wins, 14 wins inside the distance, a 3x2 weight champion of the world, making a welcome return to Belfast, Northern Ireland, Carl. Well, ladies and gentlemen, nothing beats fight week, but absolutely nothing beats a Frampton fight week here in Belfast. And on behalf of the team, thank you all for taking the time out of your day to come here and support our boxers. He's back amongst friends, 2.5 years, 4 world title contests. He's back in Belfast. The build-up started yesterday at the public workout. The public reception was, as always, outstanding. And for that and for today, we thank you once again. For those unable to attend on Saturday evening, we will be live on Channel 5. We'll also be live on Spike TV. And as always, we're grateful to our sponsors, Maxi Nutrition, Ladbrokes, and Voltarol. So before we go any further, let me introduce those in attendance here today. Chairman of Cyclone Promotions, Mr. Barry McGuigan. We have trainer Shane McGuigan. We have the coach of ANDRES Gutierrez, brother of the legendary former world champion Marco Antonio Barrera, Senor Jorge Barrera. We have interpreting for us, we have Jaime Hack. Please give a big welcome. We have, just next to me, we have the latest sensation in women's boxing, Chantel Cameron. Far side of the table, we have the shy and retiring, the Paxman, Benny Gallagher. And sitting next to Chantel, we have Mr. Dynamite, Conrad Cummings. We have all the way from Guadalajara, Mexico, El Jaguar, Andres Gutierrez. And we have the former 3x2 weight champion of the world, Carl, the Jackal. So before we speak about the main event, a little bit about the undercard. The doors will open at 5:30, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing will commence at 6. And as always, we would ask you, please come along, support our undercard. Some fantastic contests on the bill. Get your money's worth, get there early. Security will be strict as with all major sporting events around the world now, so it's advisable if you can avoid bringing bags to the arena. It'll get you in a lot quicker. Ladies, maybe a little clutch bag, but it will get you in a lot quicker than normal because of things that have just happened in the past months through sporting events. Some of Ireland's top up-and-coming talent will be in action, including the quiet man, Stephen Ward, Padraig McCrory, Lewis the Croc Crocker. We have an emerging talent, Malta-based Libyan, the undefeated Malik Zinad at light heavyweight, and he is definitely one to watch. The exciting Chantel Cameron, we'll hear a little bit from her just in a few minutes. She'll be in action in her third pro outing. Just under 3 weeks ago, live on Spike TV, she stamped her mark in the pro game. She was the first boxer to stop Wojana Lubijewska in her 28 contest. This time she faces another boxer who has not been stopped in 28 and also has been a world title challenger in Jasmina Nad. The popular Belfast man, Celtic welterweight champion Paddy Gallagher aims to take the IBO Continental welterweight crown against Brazil's Ricardo Silva. We'll hear another little bit from Paddy in just a few minutes. And Coal Island's Conrad Cummings defending his WBO European belt for the first time against Polish champion, former WBF international champion Robert Swirbinski. So, Frampton, Gutierrez pits two of the best featherweights in the world against each other in this official eliminator for the WBC World Featherweight crown. Carl didn't want an easy comeback fight. Carl has had very few easy fights, as we said yesterday. And they've chosen this man, ANDRES Gutierrez, El Jaguar, Guadalajara, Mexico. 35 contests, 35 wins, I beg your pardon, 25 inside the distance. 1 defeat, 1 draw. Former WBC Silver Super Bantamweight champion and all out-and-out action pressure fighter. Stage is set for the homecoming, one of the most exciting featherweight contests of the year. And to have his thoughts on the return of the Jackal, the chairman of Cyclone Promotions, Hall of Fame world champion, Mr. Barry McGuigan.
Yeah, we're very much looking forward to this Saturday night. Tremendous, it's going to be a tremendous fight. Gutierrez, we have a great deal of respect for. Great fighter, good puncher, aggressive, young, determined, and that's the sort of guy we needed for Carl because he's suffered his first defeat as a professional fighter. It was very close against a Hall of Fame fighter, but he needs to show that he's got the determination and drive to win again, and this guy will give him a lot of trouble, and I believe 100% Carl will win and win spectacularly and will win the world title again. But we must win on Saturday night. It's a wonderful undercard, and all the local lads that were, Craig has just mentioned are on and featured, and we're very much looking forward to supporting them. But this is the main man on my right here. He's 100% ready. He's had a great training camp, and he's going to win the world title again. But we must get past Saturday night, and everybody's going to have a great fight. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Barry. Now, before we get to the Jaguar and the Jackal, let's have a little bit from our undercard. Chantel Cameron, third professional contest. You come in with 2 wins, 1 inside the distance. You've been on the big stage since your debut, and it doesn't get any bigger than this. It's always mentioned, and I'm sure you're sick of it being mentioned, it's always mentioned Katie Taylor and the rest of them, but the truth is, you're in the mix with them. How are things going?
It's going good, yes. Being kept busy as well. Just keep winning.
Well, that's the plan. Keep winning. Everybody's looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. I know you're not going to go for the stoppage, but if you do get it, you'll be the first person to have stopped this lady in 28 contests, so best of luck for tomorrow night. The popular Belfast man, the shy, the retiring hat man, Paddy Gallagher. Paddy, you had a good win out in June against my good friend from Scotland, very hard man, and you're able to take a title on Saturday night. How are you feeling?
Very good, so do. It's good to be on the top table. So, I mean, every fighter wants to be headline shows and being the main man, so I'm getting closer and closer. Hopefully after this one on Saturday, I'll get me on. I'll have another title. I'll be 2 titles in my name and stop the race. I'll be a bigger name. Hopefully attract better fights and then hopefully in time headline shows. And Wednesday, just like some of the big lads here, especially Carl, headline bigger shows in the Odyssey. Be world champion one day, it'd be great.
Well, Paddy, we look forward to seeing you at the wedding tomorrow and fight night live on Spike. And if you're lucky enough to have a ticket live at the SSE Arena, I'm going to have to stop calling it the Odyssey. I'll get my hands slapped for that. So too, this man, Mr. Dynamite, Conrad Cummings. You are back. You're back with a bang. You've got your title. You're defending it for the first time on Saturday night. Good to be back at home.
It's amazing to be home. I've boxed home in a couple of years now. Just enjoying the build up. It's amazing. Best support in the world. And coming back now I'm a champion. And I'm looking forward to Saturday and exclusive performance.
We look forward to seeing you, Conrad. Can we turn to our main event? Jaime with the cap will interpret for us. Thank you, Jaime, in advance. We'll turn first to the trainer, Jorge Barrera. Good to be in Belfast, Jorge. You're all prepared, I take it, for Saturday night?
Hola, buenos días. Gracias a todos ustedes porque nos han tratado muy bien, la prensa en el hotel, todo el mundo nos ha tratado bien.
Well, first of all, I want to thank all of you for the treatment that we have received, and it's been amazing, and thanks all of you.
Andrés viene listo, con mucha condición y listos, si es necesario, desde hoy subirse a la báscula y ya viene un peso.
Andres is ready for the fight. He's been training really hard, and he's even ready to weigh 10 even today.
Thank you, Jorge. We'll turn to Shane McGuigan. Shane, I don't need to ask you this, you're ready.
Yeah, ready, very confident. You know, this is the different dynamic coming back from a loss, something that we haven't suffered with Carl. So this camp was different, but he's definitely got the bit between his teeth. He wants to get back to the main stage, and we have to get past people like Andres Gutierrez to get back there. You know, he's craving the big fights. It feels like we're back here in the Avlos days, and you know, the days that we're relishing the big fights. We want to get the big fights like the Quig and the Santa Cruz, and now we're back here again, and we're in the same situation. So hunger's back, and looking forward to Saturday night. You know, Andres Gutierrez is a young, tough guy, puncher. But I don't think he's on the same level as Frampton, and we need to get back to that world stage, and we've got to get past him.
Great, Shane. Well, we look forward to it. Andres Gutierrez, El Jaguar. Anytime we've spoken to, did I get that right this time? Yeah. Is that correct? El Jaguar. Say it again. El Jaguar. Anytime we've spoken to you, you have this smile, you have this air of confidence. You've got a fantastic record. Everything going to plan for Saturday night, confident of the win.
Buenas tardes a todos. Primero que nada, gracias por la invitación. Estamos confiados con la preparación que tenemos por el trabajo que hemos hecho 2 meses preparándonos para esta pelea. Un mes en las alturas y otro mes en el DF, en el Estado de México, en la Ciudad de México. Y eso es lo que
So we're ready for this fight. It's been really tough training. First part of the training is 2 months. First month in high altitude training, then another month in Mexico City, which is also a high level training. And it's really been difficult just to keeping up, but now we're ready.
Y es lo que me da la confianza para ganar. Y pues sí, la sonrisa nunca hay que quitársela, ¿no? Siempre hay que estar sonrientes a la vida con las oportunidades que nos dan. Gracias.
And now, because of this, now I'm confident about being able to win this fight. All this training has brought me here, and about the smile, that's something that I must never take away, because it's the joy of life, and take all the opportunities that come to us.
Thank you, Jaime. Thank you, Andres. We look forward to seeing you in action on Saturday evening. We turn to the man, Carl Frampton. These guys can't fight for you, but just how much does it bring to your game fighting in front of them?
First of all, thanks for the great turnout again. I've said it so many times about the atmosphere, especially in the Odyssey. I don't think it can be created anywhere else in the world. Bigger stadiums, it just isn't the same. No matter what any opponent says, it's got to affect them a little bit. They'll say that they can deal with the atmosphere, but I think that it certainly has an effect on me, a positive effect. I think it'll have a negative effect on the opponent. But I respect Andres Gutierrez a lot. He's a top fighter. He has more knockout wins than I have fights. I've seen a stat. Someone tweeted the other day, Paul Gibson, tweeted that he was 5-0 as a pro before his 16th birthday. So they breed him tough in Mexico. He's a hard man, and he'll be up for it. If he beats me, it turns him into a huge name. He becomes a big name in boxing. It's up to me not to allow that to happen, but this is my city. I respect Andre a lot, but this is my city. I'm the boss, and I want to win.
Strong words there, ladies and gentlemen, from the Jackal. It's what we all want to hear. We are going to go over to the floor for press questions. David and the guys, I'll bring this out, so anybody wants a press question, please just stick your hand up, I'll come to you.
Andres, you look half the man that you were a couple of months ago. You got any tips? But, seriously though, how hard has it been for you to beat 9 stone, and will that be a factor if the fight goes long?
¿Qué tan difícil fue bajar de peso y cómo crees que va a afectar la pelea? No, para nada. La verdad estoy entero, al 100% estamos listos para la pelea.
Due to this training, it wasn't that hard. It was a hard training, but it wasn't that hard coming down to this weight. And now, as we said, we are ready. Very confident about this fight.
And Carl, there's a lot of talk this week about hunger. And Andreas has said he's 24, he's got the hunger. You've been there and done it all before. Can you match that hunger?
Yeah, look, I've tasted the big nights in Las Vegas and New York and Manchester and Belfast even, and I liked it. You know, I want to get back. I want to get back to the big nights. But again, people are talking about other opponents, and I'm not thinking about anyone else apart from Andres Gutierrez. He's the only opponent on my mind, and if I don't win this fight, you know, what do you do? So I'm determined to win this fight, and then we can think about the future after that.
Carl, just on that note, I know you've spoken already this week about wanting to fight in Windsor and fight in Belfast again, but conceivably it could be your last fight in Belfast, just depending on future opportunities. Are you aware of that, or is that, are you conscious of that?
Look, yeah, you never know what's going to happen in this game, but I'm determined to fight in Windsor. That's what I want to do, but it just wasn't to be this time. Obviously, you can only do that at certain times of the year, so we'll have to wait till next summer. But look, I'm just happy to be fighting in Belfast, and who knows what's going to happen next. Who knows when my last fight will be in Belfast, but I'm hoping that this isn't it, and I want to get back home as much as possible.
Shane, you just get a bit of insight as well on how Carl's been taking over over the past week or so, and what your expectations are, and how the fight will go.
Well, the last week of camps as always, you know, tapering down, but we've had a good camp. We sparred a lot of rounds. We've had some good young, hungry guys in to spar, and my take on the fight is we're going to get the win first and foremost. But I want him to look impressive and look, you know, like he's the force that he used to be. So it's a big statement that we have to make, and one that we're very excited to do.
Carl and Shane, there's been talk about Lee Selby and a third fight with Liam Santa but Gary Russell Jr. holds that WBC title. I'm taking it he's also be a
well, yeah, I think it's a bit disrespectful. We're at a press conference talking, you know, with ANDRES Gutierrez. I think he's the opponent I want to focus on, and no one else at the minute. ANDRES Gutierrez is the man on my mind at the minute, and after the fight we can look at other guys. Not disrespectful. I wasn't saying you were disrespectful. You know what I mean.
Shane, can I just ask? Carl's been saying he thinks he's still getting better. Have you seen that in the gym for this camp, that he's making improvements all the time?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that we've discussed. You know, the moment you stop learning and wanting to learn is the day that you should hang up the gloves. So he's striving for perfection, and you know, I'm trying to bring it out of him, and he's definitely improving all the time in the gym. And I think just what he's got now over all the other times is experience. And now he's suffered his first defeat as well on a close decision. But you know, it hasn't set him back. He's wanting to continue to learn, and I think you're going to see an explosive performance.
Carl, you said the move up the featherweight, you were depleted at the bantamweight and you had more punching power then. We didn't actually get to see a knockout against Leo Iron Man using Iron Shane, but do you feel like it might be your first stoppage since your last?
Well, look, I'm just hoping that I can win the fight, and that's always first and foremost on my mind. That's the one thing, to have my hand raised at the end. But I suppose every fighter would like to win by knockout if they can. And I believe I've got the power to. I haven't knocked anyone out in about 4 fights, but I'm fighting at a very high level. But I believe if I hit any featherweight clean on the chin, potentially they could go. So that makes no difference for ANDRES Gutierrez. I know he's a very tough guy. But if I hit anyone in the round these weight divisions clean with a proper shot, then it could be lights out.
Gentlemen, press questions? One last question, David?
Conrad, on the back of your last performance, how important is it for you to back that up and show that you are moving towards the next Billy
Of course, full focus on Saturday. Just feel that I put the weight of the world on my shoulders myself early on in my career, and I've shown that in my performances. But these guys have full faith in me, and I have faith in myself. And they're seeing me doing the gym. I've done the gym day in day out with the very best. And I really feel the spring in my step. It's to come home with champion. You know, my dreams are becoming reality. And I'm going to beat this guy, I'm going to beat him well on Saturday, and I'm going to move on. But I'm fully focused on that for now, and it's exciting times ahead.
I translate that for everyone later on.
Smart eyes. Rewards go up as well, is that the way you look at it?
Definitely, it is a hard fight for me too. The guy's got a better record than me. He's running about the same age. He's a year younger than me. He's 1 inch taller. And it was a very, very close fight. I don't know what way the book is going to have it. I've seen very little bits and pieces, but his record does say good. He's got a couple of good wins against good opponents. He was only lost once for a title. I've lost 3 times and won 11. He's won 14. So I don't know how 50-50 or 60-40 it is to each way or whatever, but I'm going to win, do some damage on Saturday. Obviously commit with a win, all going well. And then move on from there. Like I said, everybody wants to work bigger and bigger. Everybody wants to be in the top table. Here I am now, but I want to work my end, get in the middle. And then headline shows myself. I'm feeling a good time.
Well, thank you. What we're going to do now is we're going to drop the table, have some official photographs, and if you want to take photographs, please feel free, and then we will have one-to-ones with the press. We will have Frampton this side, we'll have ANDRES Gutierrez that side. So thank you on behalf of